we have by this moment, like since last year, since January 2025 to January 2026, we have heard from over 100 journalists in the United States who are foreign correspondents working in the United States that they have heard from agencies or they've been threatened or they have been approached or there are different levels of transgressions that they have experienced working in the United States. We have heard from journalists, we've heard from newsrooms about the kind of instructions, quote unquote, that they have about what kind of questions they can ask, what kind of stories they can do, etc. Even the White House correspondent cohort has this understanding of what kind of stories they can tread, what kind of questions they can ask, and there's a constant day in, day out fear amongst correspondents covering DC, the White House, the Pentagon, that they could lose their ability to have access anymore. So these are really unique transgressions. We need to acknowledge that this moment, it is very hard for us to say that United States should be considered a democracy in this at this point. It's very, very important from our point of view to acknowledge that so that we can address the issue accordingly. Now, I'm not saying that democratic institutions are not in place and that democracy is not, uh, revivable in the United States. And what that would require to do is that people who are individuals, stakeholders, policymakers, even public officials, and especially public officials, to take to address this as a moment where democracy is being taken away from them and to be able to work on reviving the system again.